Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 37 of Direwolf20's Server Play Series. Chilling on the server with Neptune Pink, Tog, Morvalaria, Covert Jaguar, Eddie Ruckus, and Direwolf20. That's me, by the way, in case you didn't know. On TeamSpeak we've got Alex and Lex is muted, and Matabase chuckling at my jokes, and Shadow Dragon, and Xenophobe, and Zeldo are the people hanging out on TeamSpeak.
Hi!
What's up everybody?
What's up?
Oh, not too much.
I would just like to point out now that I hope my chuckle sounds nothing like more of a Lyra's feminine chuckle.
Dude, it
Yeah.
totally did. I'm sorry to say, but it really, really did.
That was actually me laughing.
Suddenly my ego is just like, bam.
Bam.
Nothing.
Smack.
It's nothing now.
So,
no
right
more
now,
ego.
by the way, I'm crafting a chunk loader turtle. This turtle supposedly keeps whatever chunk it's in loaded at all times.
It does. I can attest to that.
Okay.
Would you put your word on it, Tog?
Apparently.
Yes, it would because I've used it lots.
Well, there you go.
I've mined out
The
a
heck?
75 by 75 area as a
When did Elmo get on here?
turtle.
Do you speak?
I was making sure that my quote-unquote giggle, as I do air quotes in real life, didn't sound anything like more of a Lyra's. I would not want to confuse Direwolf.
You confused us already.
Yeah, I'm, confused, horrified, one of those two.
I think both.
Aghast.
It's a mixture.
Aghast is the word, I think is the word.
That's the word I think is the word.
Dismayed.
I love that turtles now store their fuel level when you break them if they're labeled. That's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's Tog's favorite feature. He was like, I remember when we got our charging station, when he got his charging station at his house, he just was over the moon when he was like, hey Matt, watch this. Bam, picks it up. That's right. That's right.
Alright, we're back. I just crashed when I jumped worlds there. That was weird.
Awesome.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool for like a minute. And I was like, oh.
Oh.
So, I'm probably not going to want to set up my house right at the spawn point of this world. Probably. Even though it's an awesome spawn point, I should just build a house here and be like, this is my world.
Oh,
can I-
so much for the sharing. Oh, where'd that go?
It went to, this
Exactly.
is my world now. I keep it.
Thorn will
You
get
have to
this
talk
joke.
to.
Go ahead.
You have to talk to BSWE first because he's already started a tunnel.
Has he? Nice.
Yeah. with
I'm
the
actually just like
minecarts.
running around right now looking for a spot to call home. Like, this looks like a pretty nice spot, I'm not going to lie. There's some caves down here that look kind of neat. Yeah, these caves look pretty awesome.
Hey Direwolf, got a question for you.
Sure, what's up, man?
Yesterday you made that Mistcraft world for lead.
Yes.
Did you ever end up finding any?
I haven't tried yet. Why?
But we did find saltpeter.
From my understanding, Mistcraft breaks the lead silver generation.
Are they
Uh-oh.
in the forge or dictionary?
Yes.
Then they should be fine.
Yeah.
They use a custom spawner though.
What?
Why?
Because they have the ability to generate together. So I wrote a custom spawn algorithm to generate them together.
What?
How do you call it?
Through the standard,
iWorld generator?
yeah.
Okay, I should be fine then.
It's... nobody's ever been able to find any. I was wondering if Dire did.
I haven't tried per se, but I'll let you know pretty soon.
Yeah, let me know how that goes.
Like, I can go looking off camera for a few minutes and see if I run into any. You said it
You
spawns
have-
anywhere
you
from
guys
like...
have silver off, right?
We have silver off, but we have lead on. Like, is that going to be a
Yeah,
problem?
so it's actually going to call the standard generation then.
So then we should be cool.
Hopefully.
I want to look
Factorization
into that
silver should
more.
be on.
If silver's off, it doesn't do the dual generation. It just goes back to the regular.
But no, I'm saying is that factorization silver should be on because Elos said that RP didn't produce enough.
Yeah, we're not talking about factorization now.
No, we're talking about, what, the other one? Thermal expansion.
Ah, okay, new mod.
Yep. I see, copper. And I see a dead end. And I found some aluminum ore, which is glowy underground, but not above ground. Or in my inventory.
Yeah, it's fixed on my own.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
Maybe. Could be Beaker from Muppets.
You could.
Make
What's
you a
this
psychic.
stuff? That looks like forestry tin, I want to say.
Yeah, forestry ores turned on, I think. It was the 2000 something.
Yeah, that was
ID.
tin.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go like just messing around inside this little cave here. Maybe I should put like a portal gun upstairs somewhere, just so I can't get lost. Oh, I think I got lost already.
Your scrapbook.
Yeah, I have my missed scrapbook, but I'm gonna try and not get lost. I left a turtle back building my new 2B house, my 9x9. I'm just gonna poke around. How common / rare is lead? And what level did you say it's best to find it at? Below what? 40?
I don't recall. I know it's below 40. It's about the same rarity as gold, a little bit more common.
I mean, I can just get like a chunk loader and like a quarry going or something, but... Well, that's lava. I do not want to fall into you.
It's a good idea.
Yep, don't want to fall into lava. What's it look like, by the way?
It's whitish, kind of like tin.
Kind of like tin. Cool. We don't have enough white ores.
Well, the silver and tin are 2 added, so, or the silver, tin, and lead are 3 white ones right there.
Yeah,
Is
I know.
lead really white? In real life?
And thermal expand. Well, I mean, like all the mods that use tins.
No, not tin. Lead. In real
Oh
life,
yeah, it's I don't remember. It's like off-white.
Ah, okay.
Alright, there's some weird ore here that I've not seen before. And it is silver ore. That must be factorization silver.
What black ID is it?
1002. I'm pretty sure that's factorizations.
Yeah, well, if it was default TE, it'd be like 2000.
I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure we
one-
used the block IDs that were default, because they didn't conflict with anything we had.
Yeah, 1000 is factorization.
That was a creeper. Don't worry, YouTube, I won't be digging around on the ground too long on camera. I just wanted to poke around and see if I couldn't quickly find some of this lead stuff. Yep, that's Soren's weird glowing ore for no reason. That looks like red power silver. This is all factorization silver. Alright, YouTube, I found diamonds. Haha. But I'm also going to go and, you know, dig up these diamonds. Alright, I found a diamond. Yay for 1 diamond. And I'm going to go look for some of this lead to find out if lead is spawning or not in this age that I created specifically for spawning lead. And I'll be back once I hopefully find some. Alright guys, I am
Yay,
back.
science.
I have good news and bad news. The good news is my turtle finished my little 9x9 house that it was building while I was away. Thank you, turtle. The bad news is I did not find any lead. So I made this world specifically for lead, and guess what? Lead is not spawning. So I have a couple options. I can do this stuff. I can take clean galena chunks. This is all from factorization, by the way. So I basically have to get a grinder, grind up some silver ore, and then you know, once I've done that, yeah, silver ore, I can take those things and use them either to cook directly into silver ingots, or I can put them into a mixer to get some clean galena chunks. And from there, I can smelt that into silver, or in a slag furnace, I can get reduced silver and reduced lead chunks. So a pretty decent amount of them too, 160% for lead. That might not be a bad idea. Now what I could also do from there is take those reduced lead chunks and crystallize them and get a bunch more lead. So, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly how I want to deal with the fact that I can't get silver right now. Or lead, I mean. I have tons of silver. But factorization adds a solid amount of silver, as does, you know, red power 2. So I'm thinking maybe I'll set up this neat little factorization setup and start creating a bunch of silver. What's this stuff?
There is another way you can get lead, you know, right?
Yeah. You can. I know
Alright.
you can put it in the thermal expansion stuff, but that gives you only
Pulverizer.
like that's 10% chance. I'll get like maybe at least 2 or 3 lead per silver ore if I do it this way.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's a lot more lead.
Yeah, you get a lot more from factorization. So I think I might need to set up a factorization station for silver. So let's look into what we have to do for that. Meanwhile, I'm going to put a floor in my new 9x9, as well as a linking book back home, and maybe a couple other fancy things. And I'll be back once I've taken care of all this. Whoa, that's a hole that I just fell in. Off camera. Alright guys, just back in my age here. Went home, sorted out my inventory a little bit. Now have a question to deal with. And that question is, how exactly do I want to handle the fact that there's no lead in this age?
Burn it with fire?
That's an option. Yes.
Has anyone done anything in the age besides like mining and stuff?
I'm sure. I built a 9x9 with a turtle when I wasn't actually playing, and the turtle built it for me. That's effort.
It can all be nuked just as easily.
Yeah, it can. So the question is, how do I want to handle this? Like, do I want to set up a whole factorization setup? Or, like, how much lead do you really need, Zeldo?
It depends on what you want to make. If you want to make a line of conduit, it's gonna get costly.
Yeah, how costly?
You need a couple pieces of lead for 8. It depends on how long you're gonna run it, really.
Ooh, neat stuff. Alright. YouTube, I'll be back in a minute once I make a decision. Alright guys, I'm back. And just told my turtle to build a new 9x9. This is going to be my factorization area. Basically, right now, there is a version of thermal expansion on the server that is not generating ores and mistcraft ages, which kind of nullifies the point of the mistcraft age we made yesterday. But that's okay. Zeldo has already made a fix, and he's working on, getting a release. There's a couple other fixes they want to get in there, so they're not going to release it
It'll
just
be
yet.
out in a couple minutes.
Yeah, in a couple minutes they're going to release it. But I'm still going to set up a factorization area because that'll be fun for me. Factorization allows you to do some cool stuff with, dealing with ores. And that's going to pretty much be able to let me do some other things anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and start working on this little factorization bit. So I'm going to build this nice little 9x9. My turtle's cruising and doing his thing. And I'll be back after Skeleton stops shooting at me. And the 9x9's built. And then we'll have a neat little area to play with in there. So, meanwhile, while that's getting built, you know what? I think I should make a slag furnace while I'm at it. Slag furnace is going to be like my first step into factorization stuff. So the slag furnace is pretty easy. 2 furnaces stacked on top of each other with some cobble on the sides. I'm pretty sure I can afford that at this point. So Zelda, you already got a fix going, huh? That was quick.
Yeah, he's uploading it right now.
Nice. So slag furnace will be one of the first things that goes into my new 9x9. I'll probably want to maybe something over there. We'll see. So he's building. He's having a good time. Slag furnace, step 1. Not entirely sure how I want to lay out this 9x9. I'll figure it out. Definitely going to want like a little solar farm, probably outside, maybe in the back, with a little fence around it. That might be nice. And then we'll have to see. So slag furnace to start with. We're going to need to cook up a few pieces of silver in the slag furnace, and that'll get us our first few pieces of lead. And, I could just stop there, but I figured, if I'm going to be playing with factorization, I might as well set up the whole assembly line. And I'll make this a nice shared resource room, so if anybody wants to go bring their ores and whatnot to it, they're more than happy to. So let's get ourselves, I did go mining off camera, and get myself a bunch of silver ore. So, good amount of goodies there. I don't know if I'm going to need all that. There's a lot of it when you add factorization. It adds a lot more silver than, red power does. But it's like big chunks, but only a few of them here and there. Oh, these are bad guys inside my new 9x9 because I didn't light it yet. Maybe I should at least put some torches on the floor. What do you guys think?
I think that's a nice idea.
You know, I have them every now and then. So the cool thing about the slag furnace is you can burn silver ore in your slag furnace and get a bunch of cool stuff. We can check out the recipes here. If you burn redstone, if you have it for whatever reason, you'll get stone and redstone. Oh, 580%. Nice. There's a bunch of stuff you can cook up. So what we're looking to get is lead. So if we find just plain old silver ore, you'll see that we should get 1 silver ingot and about 120% lead ingots when we cook up silver ore. But we're going to wind up wanting a bit more than that. So I'm just going to cook up that much of it. That looks good. Yeah. 9x9's almost done. Go, turtle, go. Hey, red-eye zombie. I'm going to need a few pieces of lead just to get started with the whole factorization tech tree. You know, I'll show you guys the ropes of it. It's pretty cool. So, yep, silver and lead coming out of the silver ore. Nice. So the next thing I'm probably going to want is a solar collector turbine thingy. This guy is pretty simple to make. Do need a few pieces of lead for it, as well as a magnet, some iron, some insulated coils, which needs a bunch of lead around some clay. Okay, that's not so bad. Gonna need a lot of lead to get this thing going. How about the magnet? Yep, needs a bunch of lead wire. Lead wire, of course, is a lot of lead. Dude, lead's expensive in factorization. You really need a lot of it, don't you, Neptune?
Yeah, I should probably wire recipe cheaper.
Nice. What else am I going to want here? Yeah, I think I'm going to want some more stuff. So YouTube, give me just a minute here and I will be right back. Alright guys, so getting started with factorization, I'm going to need some pretty cool items, diamond shards. The way to make them, of course, is obsidian, TNT, and a block of diamond. But that'll give you a craft packet. You can't go ahead and actually craft it in a crafting table. You have to use your craft packet in the little crafter thingy. So let's go ahead and get a craft packet stamper. Gonna need a little bit of iron and piston. Shouldn't be too bad. And just a bit of cobble. Ta-da! Craft packet stamper. Nice. I'll place this somewhere. I don't know where I want to put him. You can hang out down here in the corner. So place your craft packet in there. Kaboom! Made me some diamond shards. Nice, 18 of them. I like that. They'll be used for quite a few things, believe it or not, in factorization. Where is everybody? Everybody's kind of like just chilling on their own tonight, I guess.
I'm trying to prove up my base a bit.
Where in game or where?
I don't know, wherever in general. Everybody's kind of quiet tonight, it sounds.
Yeah, also eating dinner around the edges.
Research.
Hey Zeldo, where is that file, or did you copy it to the ForgeCraft Dropbox folder in the pending mods?
I do not know where that is. It is on the Thermal Expansion Wiki.
Oh, a new one, huh? Nice. So yeah, I got some lead ingots. I like that. That's my portal gun.
I don't have any of the Forgecraft, so...
Let me get you added to the Dropbox if you want. Can I get your Dropbox email address?
I'll stop recording for a moment. Alright guys, we're back. I've spent a lot of time cooking up silver ore. Even more Valaria donated a stack to me because I need a lot of lead to get started with factorization. Like a real lot. So first things first. Gonna need to get ourselves a solar turbine. Pretty cool. So we're gonna need some insulated coils. Now I'm gonna need at least 2 motors to get started here. I need one for the solar turbine and another one for another thing. So I'm gonna make 2 motors at once. So first off, insulated coil. I need 4 of those per, so I'm gonna need 8 total. Cool. Then we need to get ourselves, we've got some lead and some iron. How am I for iron? Do I have any on me? I do now. Then I need, the last component here is a magnet. And for that, I'm going to need some lead wire and a battery block, which is iron, lead, and sulfuric acid, which I need 2 gunpowder and a coal for. Alright, so I'm going to need 4 gunpowder and some coal. Where's my mob drop stuff? I'll go over here to this thing.
That is a lot of lead, is it? 42 lead for a motor.
Yeah, right? A lot? Or what?
Yeah. And you needed 3 motors?
Yeah, I'm only making 2 first because I'm going to go with the grinder. I'm
Man,
going to steal this stuff.
for something that isn't roll gen, you know, sure use a lot of it.
Yeah, it's no joke. Alright, so now I need to make my batteries. And I need to make wires.
I'm
Magnets.
still trying to figure out what you specifically need a medium charge battery for.
Oh, you make magnets and it does not cost the wires or battery. Oh, and it's 20% charged. Look at that. It uses some of the battery charge to make the... Oh, that's cool. That is cool.
Wait, what?
When you make the magnets, it does not use the battery block. It uses the charge from the battery block, and you get back your wires and your battery block.
Ew.
Yeah, which is cool.
It just uses the iron ingot?
Yes. Which makes a lot of sense, and I lost a battery block somewhere.
So does it turn it into a full charge battery, or turn it from a full charge battery to a medium charge battery?
Yeah,
or
something
what?
like that.
Yeah. Ooh, I got another wisp. Oh, wow! The golem just beat up the wisp.
Did he
Protective
win?
code.
Because
Protective.
they used to lose pretty bad.
The iron golem did. Yeah,
Nice.
he won.
Now I just need a fan. Easy enough. Fan, motor, and glass will get me my very first solar generator. So cool. And then I need, I've got some wiring, which is good. I need some solar stuff. So let's look at, whatchamacallits. Mirrors. I'm thinking like 8 of them ought to be a good start. I think I already have a stack of silver, so I'm cool. I could easily do more mirrors than this. But 8 should be a good start, I think. Maybe we want a little bit more.
Really, I mean, you need at least enough to charge the battery, and I think it takes... You need to power up like 30 or something to charge your battery.
How much?
You need to have a power of at least 30 to charge the battery.
At least 30 to charge the battery?
Yeah, that I think
Really?
it's actually 15 mirrors, maybe?
Wait, what now?
Let me go with my setup.
So I should have 30 mirrors or more.
No, I think it's actually 15, but I'll go look.
I think when Grum was doing it, he didn't have more than a dozen mirrors or so.
It must be convenient to have the mod author around to tell me how to make the thing. Well, I should wait for
Oh.
daytime. Well, I made 30 mirrors, so I hope I needed to.
You made 30? Okay, that'll be enough, yeah.
Okay, good. To recharge the battery block?
Yeah, that'll let you do pretty much everything you need.
Excellent. And what was the name of that other thing that I wanted to make? Not that. This thing. Charge meter. Alright, I'm going to need a sign.
Oh, and I got 11.
This is the equivalent of an EU reader, by the way, YouTube. Tells you how much energy is flowing through your system. All this in the name of extra ores. Ha ha ha. Charge meter. Nice. So, since this is a solar panel and it's nighttime, I'm going to kill a bunch of spiders and then come back when it's daytime. And you know what? I'm going to make the grinder real quick while I wait. Why not, right? Might as well, since I'm just waiting out the nighttime. Grinders are nice and easy. Yeah, CBW's not on TeamSpeak. We should yell at him and be like, hey, get on TeamSpeak. Since I made my motor ahead of time, because I was thinking ahead like that. Pretty cool. Grinder. And maybe I'll make the mixer, too. Gonna need another motor. So not that bad, but I think I've got the resources for it.
Another 42 lead, which seems really ridiculous.
You know what? I like it. I won't complain about the lead cost. I will need to get my...
I should be incredibly nervous by a hallway in a abandoned mine shaft that's just full of cobwebs, right?
Who was it?
Yes.
Oh, cave spider spawner.
Yep. Have you not, like, seen one of those before?
No, I generally avoid abandoned mine shafts like the plague, but I figured I'd be brave this time.
Nice. Dude, cave spiders are no joke, man. Those things hurt.
Well, they didn't seem so bad with the one outside my house.
They just want to be friends.
I guess, and they're kind of cute, almost.
Yeah, well, they're poisonous, which is why they are annoying.
I've actually never been poisoned by a cave spider, believe it or not.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I need a
I think you
cauldron
need
now,
to
too.
do... I think it depends on what difficulty it might be.
No, I'm pretty sure they're always poisonous.
Maybe I'm just that pro.
2 buckets of water?
I know, I've jinxed it now.
I don't think I have water buckets in here now.
One thing I don't like about Minecraft is that the table thing, what is it, not the enchanting table? The ritual table, what's it called? I think they
The research table? The research
What?
table?
No, not the research table. When you make, that's a 2x2.
Oh, the research is 1x2. But
No, it's
The
2x1.
inscribing table?
No, the big, pretty glowy one that uses the cauldron.
Yeah, the inscription table.
Okay, whatever. The big 2x2 one, I don't like that it's 2x2. It should be 3x3. Because 2x2
It should be
is
9x9
always-
is what it should be.
But I just don't think 2x2 fits as well in a 9x9 as a 3x3 would.
I don't know, I kind of like the 2x2. It's neat. There we go, now I got a mixer too. That's awesome. And I got my buckets back. Epic. I'm gonna need them anyway. I need an infinite water source where I'm gonna be going in a minute. Alright, YouTube, now I'll be back as I continue to wait for daytime. Alright guys, it's almost daytime, but I can't wait. I'm too excited. I gotta put down this thing. So I'm getting ready to place down my blocks. We're getting pretty close, I think, to the old wrapping up point, but, you know, let's get this going first. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now you can see as soon as I placed it, it sucked up the water block underneath, and now it's got the water block inside. It's going to use that to start generating the power for us, and then I can just start placing these guys around here. You can see that they're close enough because they start facing towards the block that they're on. Now if they don't have line of sight to the block like that, see how they don't adjust and face it? So they have to have line of sight, and they have to be close enough to the solar collector for this thing to work. So let's see. Not too shabby. Wonder if this will work. That does not work. So I guess they have to be on the same Y coordinate, huh, Neptune?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, fair enough. Definitely needs line of sight. There we go. Well, there's 5 that I didn't use. I'm not going to worry about that. These all should be plenty. Then I need some of that lead wiring. And you should see the lead wire will connect and go straight through. I'm just going to connect this guy right into here. And I'm going to get one of those battery blocks and connect it up. So we should be able to start charging our battery now. Let's see. I'll take one of the. I'll take the one that is 20% full, and I'll also get my charge meter here, and I'll store these reflective mirrors in here for now. Oh, look at that, man! It's filling up real quick. Yeah, look at that thing spin. Nice. Plenty of power being created. 27 power. This thing's already gotten fully charged almost to 100%. Oh yeah. 100%. Nice. Now I'm pleased. Yeah, this guy's doing good. Now the count here for conductors is how many items are on the line, including cabling. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you count the solar generator and the battery and each wire. So 7 conductors along the line. Charge, I never remember what that means. And power is how much power this thing's generating. And oh look, our these solar blocks are not going to connect to this dude because of this. Let's see if I break this stuff. You gonna behave now, solar blocks? Probably not. No. They're not pleased at all with that. Alright, I'll have to figure that out between this episode and next, probably. And with that, we're wrapping up episode 37. So I hope you guys enjoyed checking it out. Next time, I'm going to come back. I'm going to put some of this factorization power to use to start grinding up my silver, get myself some more lead. Zelda already fixed the lead generation thing, but you know what? I was having fun building this neat little factorization setup just to show you guys what's involved. There is one more step. Basically, this factorization setup will allow me to double my ore. There is another step we can get going, which I might do down the line, that'll allow us to triple our ore output, but we'll have to see if we want to do that or not. It does take a lot of time and effort, but you know, it's worth it. So Direwolf20 signing off in episode 37. Hope you enjoyed checking it out, and take it easy.